Hi everyone, it's Darla at Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. Today I am working on the projects for my 14 Days of Love class. I'm having it this Saturday. It's my 10th annual class and it's always a huge success and a lot of fun. We make 14 projects and what I do with mine is I put them one every day, February 1st through 14th by my husband's coffee pot. But I have some gals that hide them and make their husbands search for them or their boyfriends. I have friends that give them to their kids. I have friends that give them to their secret sisters or people they work with. So the sky's the limit. You can share them with anybody, Sunday school kids, kids in your classroom, just friends. It's a super fun class, but I wanted to show you what I'm using first. I'm using the Sweet Conversations stamp set, and I'm also using the Sweet Talk designer papers. And each one of my ladies that comes to the class will get a pack of this paper. So they'll be able to make lots more creations than what we make in class. So for this is the project I want to show you today. It's a cute little bag that you can put some treats in or jewelry or whatever. And one important thing about this bag is you do need to pick a paper where the hearts or the design is going two different directions. Like this piece would work. The stripes would work. This piece would work. This piece and this piece here would not work because your hearts will be upside down on one side. So you do have to pay attention to that. All the rest of these will work because the designs are going more than one direction. So the first thing I want to show you is how to get started. I have a 4x6 piece of designer series paper, and I have pre-scored it, and I'm going to just show you for the sake of time. You know me, I don't like doing long videos. So I'm scoring it at 7/8 all the way down on the on the landscape side. I'm scoring it at 7/8, 2 3/4, 3 5/8, and 5 1/2. Then I'm going to turn it onto the portrait side, the short side, and I'm going to score it at 7/8, and that's going to be the bottom of the bag. I also have a little topper that is a 2 by 3 size, and I am going to score it at 1 1/2. Well, I have already pre-scored it at 1 1/2 and 1 5/8, and that's going to be this cute little topper for the card. So let me show you how to put it together. Oh, and I'll put these measurements on my blog at scraphappensherewithdarla.com. So be sure to go there, and the measurements will all be there. Now, what I'm going to do next, I didn't grab my bone folder, so I'm going to use my fingernail, but a bone folder works much better. I'm going to crease all my score lines. I always worry when I use my fingernail that my fingernail polish will come onto the paper. But that's not happening today, thankfully. Okay. Then I already did the bottom of the bag. And so then you're going to cut this little corner off. I think you could see the lines better on this side. You're going to cut this corner all the way off. And just set it on the side. And these are your tabs. Just cut it up to that bottom score line. Now, I like my tabs to not show through, so I always cut them at an angle after I've cut them. Up to the score line. I didn't finish my sentence. Okay. And so this is how it's going to work. The little tabs are going to go down like that. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my score tape, my tear and tape. Not my score tape, my tear and tape. So I'm going to put it here on the crease, like not on the edge of the paper, but right close to the score line. because I want the paper to be held down at that side, if that makes sense, and at this side, right, at this edge, and not this edge, because then you'll have this open kind of little flappy area on this side. I'm a little neurotic about that. So, and then the other thing, I'm gonna just put some tear and tape. My words are not coming right today. On one of the flaps. You could put your little tabs, tear and tape on your tabs, but it's really not necessary. You could, if you were putting something heavy in there, tape it down on the inside. I'm just gonna put some, I think, Red Hots in mine, so I'm not gonna do that on here. Oops, brought the tape up too. Okay, so I'm gonna get that off of there. And then I'm just gonna fold it up, put my tabs down. Bring this over and line everything up. Actually, you know, this is an easier way to do this. Just line it up like that and press it down. But then my other side of my score tape, okay, my tear and tape kind of stuck there. Anyway, okay, so here you go for the bottom. You're just gonna line it up again and push it down. And then I have my scoring tool, but I would use my bone folder. If I had it right here handy, I thought I was so prepared. And there you have it. Okay, then the next thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna kind of squeeze it in here like that. And then you're gonna do your topper. And I'm using my fancy tag topper punch, and I'm just gonna punch one side of it. Oh wait, I want the longer side, yeah. So I want to do the longer side where I scored it at 1/2 and then 1 5/8. I want to do on the side that I scored it at 1/2. And the reason you do this, why you score it twice, is so that it'll kind of, it's a little bit thicker when you squeeze it together. It just is a nicer look, I think. So, and then I'm going to put some tear and tape on here to hold this down in the back. And this, so you're going to want to fill it with your whatever you're going to put it in before you put your topper on. This is just a sample, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on. And I want to kind of center it and go right close to that score line there. And then just fold that over. Next, I have an 8-inch piece of the Real Red faux linen ribbon that's in the mini catalog. And I'm just gonna tie it into a bow. Simple but cute little treat box. Sorry, this is slipping away from me. Didn't like that bow. I'm going to try it again. My fingers are not working today. There we go. Then I'm just going to trim my tails. I'm not going to trim that side because I like the length, but I'm going to trim that side. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I have just a scratch piece of paper of the thick basic white cardstock, and I'm just gonna stamp the sentiment. And I'm just gonna fussy cut this out. There are dies And then I'm going to attach it with a dimensional, which I don't have right here. But here's the finished bag with it attached with a dimensional. Super cute, don't you think? Super easy, super cute. I'll have the dimensions on my blog at scraphappensherewithdarla.com. That's all I have for you today. I hope you'll give it a try. You can use it for any occasion. St. Patrick's Day, April Fool's Day. Maybe you could put some funny gift. Mother's Day is coming up. Lots of things. But this project is for Valentine's and my 14 Days of Love class. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you like what you saw, hit subscribe so you don't miss any more videos, and follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and my blog. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.